Hi friend, my name is Ashish. I am a yoga practitioner, yoga counselor. So earlier I discussed with you that you need some rules, something you have to follow before starting yoga. So I am telling you what those things are. First of all, you have to say yourself that you want to do yoga and prepare yourself from your body, mind, and from your whole existence, from your identity, that you want this. A strong determination, a strong conviction you need, because it's a great path and you need strength. So for that you have to prepare yourself. See, some of the yogis or some people have the interest already inborn. They want to do yoga. Some people they don't have. They just want to do yoga for physical fitness or mental fitness or whatever the yoga says. It's okay. Whatever you want, first of all, if you want to do yoga, whatever you want, I'm not saying that you have an interest in yoga or not. If you are doing something, just involve 100%. I hope you understand what I want to say. If you want to do yoga, you have to give 100% at that time. And follow some rules also. If you want to make body, then you will follow some certain rules now. You have to take protein, you have to sleep on time, you have to, sleep on time, you have to take rest 8 hours, and so many things are there. You have to take multivitamins and this and this and this. And then you will get the proper body with abs and all and all. There are some norms. You can't say that I'm eating ghee and can make body. No, you can't do that. There are some rules and regulations. Nowadays, people are saying, anybody is just starting yoga, I don't want to say that the name, beer yoga, tantra yoga, very bullshit, sorry. So please don't exploit yoga. Yeah, yoga can also be exploited. So, what you have to do for making your body strong? First, start with your body. If you want to make your body strong, you need to follow yogic diet first. If I say that you have to follow yogic diet, what it means? It means you have to consume sattvic diet. If I say you want to consume sattvic diet, what it means? It means the food having pranic quality. Pranic. There are some foods that those pranic, non-pranic and dull pranic. So in Ayurveda it says sattvic food, non-pranic or negative pranic is tamasic food. You can't do yoga having tamasic food. And dull pranic is rajasic food, tasty food. Sattvic food, yeah, there are some taste, but later on, after consuming that in regular way, it will not give you taste. For example, apple. If apple is you are having per day apple, then you have to say yourself, no, I have to have apple. Tasty or not, it doesn't matter. You have to have. Or if you are hungry, then definitely you will have whatever you have. But the thing is, you have to consume only sattvic food and you have to follow some rules in diet. I will give you a very short information. Later on I will discuss on diet, because in diet so many things are there you have to follow. So many things are there. But definitely I will make it very easy and you will understand what you need in diet. So in a short I will tell you how you have to take diet. So sattvic food, you should take your diet as much as early you can after sunrise, 7 a.m. or 7:30, as much as. If 6:30 is the sunrise, then definitely 7 a.m. you should have your first meal or breakfast or whatever you want to say. Your last breakfast should be before sunset, half an hour before. First meal should be half an hour after sunrise, and last meal should be half an hour before sunset. You can't have just say, sun rising and having food and sunset and having food. That is bad in yoga. There are some scientific reasons I will explain you later. If possible, 45 minutes later or before sunset, 45 minutes earlier. That will be the best. But I can understand because you have so little period of time and you need to consume 2500 calorie also. You are not a yogi then having one fruit and having little food and I am just, I am Alpahari. You can't say I am Alpahari. You are a householder. You need 2500 calorie according to your body weight and height and your requirement. You need those calories. You need proteins, carbohydrates, vitamins. At least still you are not a yogi. Yogi are holding their prana shakti. That's why they are not losing calorie from their body and their cells are not destroying as much as householders destroy their cells and tissues from their body. So if you want to, for repairing those stuff from the body, you need calories for maintenance of your body. You have to follow science also. Here, unless and until you are not a yogi, so don't follow yogi. You are not don't compare yourself with yogi. Yogi are having only one fruits and just whole day they are just meditating. Or whatever they are doing, they are consuming very less. Now, you can't compare yourself with that personality. Now you have to take proper diet for 30 minutes after sunrise and 30 minutes before sunset, 2500 calorie, what science says, what your doctor says. Okay. Sattvic diet. You can't take water in between your meal. You have to take water 30-40 minutes before or 30-40 minutes after your any meal. This is the rules. You have to follow this rule, or else unless and until whatever you are having become tamasic, because your system will unable to digest. And the tamasic means what? The thing tamasic means you are unable to digest that thing. That's why it calls tamasic. So you need some more labor, more effort. Whatever the fish or meat or whatever the tamasic fruit, chicken, our alimentary canal never support those things. Our alimentary canal is 6 times bigger than our height. That is for the veg animals. If you see science, that is another topic we will discuss later on. Human body is not for non-veg. You can ask any scientist. Our alimentary canal are not prepared for that. Okay, this is a different discussion. We will go on argument and all. I don't want to do that. So the thing is, you have to do sattvic food and you need water half an hour before and half an hour bath. In between, if you need something, have lemon juice or chas. These are the rules I am saying. The timing and the process how you have to take. You can't have food and just little water, then food and water. You have that new meal and just take water and complete that water. That is bullshit. Don't do that if you are a yoga practitioner. Okay. You can make an interval if you can have your meal 5 times in a day. 12 hours, every 3 hours, little. You will say, how can I have to go office 10 a.m. and 5 a.m. I am coming? How you are saying that before? Why you are having food, home food? Prepare your food, ready-made food. Nowadays people are going on ready-made, But people are taking preservatives. They are very smart, they know. They don't want to come home. They want to chill with their friends. It's good, you chill with your friend, but whatever the food you have, it should be in your bag. See, what I will say you now, I follow those things. I will not say you anything that I don't follow. My food is in my bag. Whatever I have, my last meal is 6:15 before sunrise, half an hour before sunrise, and my all meal is in my bag wherever I am, because I assemble my all diet in the morning when I leave my house, even rice dal also. I will tell you what I carry, maybe it will help you. There are so many things, dry fruit you have, fruits you have, vegetables you have, cucumber, carrot, beet, so many things. And you have one tiffin you can make in morning, early morning. Rishi Bhagavad, there is a Rishi Bhagavad, he is the student of Shushrut Rishi, who used to, surgery in BCE, 10th, very olden time. So they used to say, you have your food early in the morning, your last meal should be 5:45. So according to Ayurveda. So what I am saying is just follow Ayurvedic principles. So here, whatever the food you have, you can carry in your bag. You can carry so many fruits, so many dry fruits, so many vegetables, sprouts, so many things. Definitely you can carry milk also, half liter. Or I to carry milk. I have one milk that is organic, and half liter you can consume. Or it's up to you. You have to manage what I have to carry, and it is very good for our body also, and I can consume it very easily. You have to test on your body also. You can consume ghee. I consume ghee 12 o'clock, means before 12 o'clock, 12 p.m. So you can digest. You can't say that ghee will never, my tummy is not there and I am consuming so much ghee. I don't want to say. So much means more than 50 gram. Approximately 100 gram. So my tummy is not there. Maybe I will show you someday. I got some packs also. That is a different topic. Okay. So you need a good diet in a proper time, in a proper way. I tell you a little bit. I will give you information later on in a broad way. So after that, physically, you need some activity also. In your activity, 3 things should be there. Weight training. You have to lift some weight also. You have to just stand and sit. Stand and sit. For your legs, just do some push-ups. If you can't do push-ups, just bring your hand here and do push-up on the wall. At least your tricep, bicep, your chest. You have to work out little bit of weight training. Hold something and hold it here and just release it. Hold it here and release. You have to do little bit of weight training. Then you have to do little bit of stretching. In yoga there are so many asanas. So you have to you have to see your body also. Your body is allowing you to do that asanas or not. You have to stretch as much as you can. Definitely in yoga there are so many asanas and activity are there, so you can do stretching from there also. And you need little bit of cardio, like Surya Namaskar, going for jogging, going for running. You can distribute it. 15 minutes weight training, 15 minutes stretching, and 15 minutes running. No, don't do more than that. Or going on a park and talking to your friends, and 1 hour you just jog and come home. Oh, I am doing activity. I saw so many people doing there. And they are coming to me and saying that I have this problem, I have this problem, I have this problem, I have calcium, my bone is, bone density is weak and all. You are doing very nice exercise in the morning, having good food. Then why your bone density is weak? So that is different thing. But I am saying 15 minutes weight training, 15 minutes of stretching, and 15 minutes cardio only. Then you just sit, meditate. You can do some pranayama, do asanas. It's okay. It will not affect you. Activity, I am saying you have to do only 15 minutes. If you want to improve this activity, you have to improve your calorie also. If you need to do more weight training, you need protein. If you need to do more cardio, you need calorie. If you want to need more stretching, you need a vitamin, healthy food. So that your nerves and your body is prepared. Vitamin C you require because you will get cramp. 100 mg vitamin C required for stretching. So there are so many diet are there. Definitely the person who is doing those stuff, they will guide you, or I can guide you also a little bit. I have no so much information about if you are in a stretching. If you are doing a stretching, your diet should be different. If you are in a gym, your diet should be different. If you are a sports person, your diet depends on calorie also. Only on calorie. You need to take 4,000 calorie, 5,000. Swimmers do, runners do. Okay. So I'm just telling to the person who want to do yoga and they want to make their body strong. Here I'm ending, but no, it's not the way to end. Two more things it should be. Physically, for making your physically strong, you need proper diet and proper activity. Now come to mind. If you want to make your mind strong, I will give you only one thing. There are so many things, but one thing so that you can understand and learn it very easily. You have to follow Vairagya. Let go. Let go. Okay, you desire something, you want something, okay, work on that. But let go. So that you have to sleep 10 p.m. in the night. Very calmly, okay, I let go everything. Yeah, 5 lakh rupees per month I have to earn. Okay, I let go. I will earn, but let's see. Okay, let go. I have to pay my EMI 50,000. What should I do? I'm not able to sleep. No, let go. Okay. You can do that. First you sleep, take rest, 8 hours proper. Then in morning we will see. And not in the morning. After doing yoga or meditation, I will see. I know how to earn, how to pay your EMI. So you need a capability of let go, of Vairagya. Abhyas Vairagya Bhyam Tan Nirodha. Little bit of practice, you have not to attached with something, attached with your home. Oh, if I can't pay the EMI, my home bank will take my home. If I can't earn 5 lakh rupees, how can I lead this luxurious life? Why you are attached? It's okay. If the things are with you, it's good. If things are not good with you, I will try my best. Why you are spoiling your body, killing your body just to have this? This will not help you. Your body will help you. After all, your body is everything. So the first priority is your body. Body, mind and soul. So here I am ending that if you want to make your mind strong, you need to follow only one thing. There are so many things, but here I am telling you one thing you need to follow, that is Vairagya. I think you are a smart man, smart woman, smart people you are. Now comes on soul. How can you make your soul strong? Listen to your heart. Your mind is saying do this. Your heart is saying don't do that. Listen to your heart and balance that. Your mind is saying, do this, manipulate this, and you will earn 5 lakh rupees. Your heart is saying, don't do that. Why you are doing that? You don't need that much money. Why don't you do this? I'm not saying follow heart only. At least make a middle way, a yogic way. For example, my mind is saying, ki, have chicken, it's very tasty. Because I experienced in myself why people are having chicken, killing somebody. Okay, this is another topic. My mind is saying something and my heart is saying no. I follow my heart. Totally. I don't follow my mind. So here, you make your emotions strong. So 3 things are there. For body, you need good diet and activity. For your mind, you have to follow Vairagya. And for your soul, you need to hear your soul for emotion. If you hear your soul, you can control over your emotion also. Your soul will guide you. There is a guru inside you. No need any guru outside. But yeah, to channelize that guru, definitely you need one Sadguru. I am not Sadguru. I am just sharing to you. You can be a Sadguru inside. There is Sadguru inside you. I am just motivating you to follow them. I am not saying that just follow me. I am a simple man like you. I am a common man. I don't believe. It's my belief that I am a yoga practitioner. Not a guru or that kind of post I don't have. I don't want also. I want to be very cool and I want to be a very common man. So here, you know that there are 3 ways to make your body strong so that you can go on a path of yoga. Don't think asana is yoga, pranayama is yoga, concentrating on your breath is yoga. Please. If somebody is teaching you in that way, no comments. You have to make your body strong, 3 body, gross, subtler, subtlest. For that I told you, body, mind and soul, and body, activity and diet. Mind, you have to develop your tendency of let go of everything and follow your heart for the emotion. Here I am ending my conversation. Please friend, if something is there, please tell me. And if you want to give any suggestion, any sharing, please give me. I will like that. Thank you friend.